Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol NVAX. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually just today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like you this time frame. I think that's a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price. And in this situation, makes summarizing the price action pretty straightforward. And, if you were to say, Clay, look, summarize this for me quickly, I would say pump and dump. And I don't mean that in the sense of the company's shady. I don't know anything about the company. I'm just making that statement based solely on how the price acted. And my definition of a pump and dump is that a price makes a really nice move, and then within a relatively short amount of time, the price goes back to where it started, or in some cases, even lower. So let's just look at where the price leveled out before making the very nice move. And that was down here right around, the 208 mark, give or take. But that's essentially, you had this crazy period right here. Price bounced back upwards, leveled out right there, and then started, kind of the journey upwards. So let's start with there as its starting point. I mean, if you really wanted to, you could use a starting point down there. But, either way, the point is down around this area of the chart is where the move started. So let's go through the definition. Price makes a really nice move. Well, we just agreed that it started right there, and the price went all the way up there. I'm hoping we can all be on the same page that, yeah, that was actually a really nice move. Second part, even if you say, well, it started right there. Well, any way you slice it, really nice move. Second part of the definition, within a relatively short amount of time. Well, considering this all happened in the time frame of 2 days, I'd say that's a pretty short amount of time. Price goes back to where it started, or in some cases, even lower. Where did we say it started? Right here at this green line. And where's the price essentially at right now? Basically right back to where it all began. Now, maybe thin ice, pump and dump on thin ice might be a little bit more accurate, because to be fair to the bulls, the price could continue to bounce around this area right here and then start to head back up. And then taking a step back and looking at things from the big picture of things, well, you'd have a set of lows there. You'd have that low right there if you picture these as stair steps. Then again, to be fair to the bulls, you would have overall higher stair steps in the upwards direction. So maybe the proper way to phrase this is pump and dump on thin ice, because it's not a pump and dump quite yet. There's that thin ice period because, yeah, the bulls could still technically build that higher stair step. However, if the bulls break through this thin ice point here and continue on downwards, well, at that point in time, it's literally right back into that side of the range of the chart. And, not to insult your intelligence, but price movements with genuine strength are going to be making progress forward. They're not going to be going back to where they were. And I am defining and quantifying back to where they were as essentially $2.10 and below. So we'll see what happens with it. Yeah, I guess the bulls do still have a chance, but they're walking on thin ice. So we'll see what happens with that thin ice point next week. One of the biggest questions that I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.